Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your pick in the VCU versus Penn State college basketball matchup on Sunday, November 26, 2023. Of course, I give out tons of free picks every day. And when you give out as many free picks as I do, well, you're bound to like some more than others. And to find out which those are, head on over to Pick Dawgz, click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays meant for people who make big bets. Of course, not available on the website. You got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets, text that number. But let's get to this one. We've got VCU taking on Penn State. And both these teams in this tournament have not had the best runs. Penn State lost to Texas A&M out of the gate and then fell to Butler. A game that I thought was a little bit of a surprise. I kind of liked Penn State in that game. But what we're starting to see is that Penn State really is a team that needs some work. Of course, losing their head coach to Notre Dame last year after making to the NCAA tournament and, losing after beating Texas A&M. So Texas A&M got them in the revenge matchup spot, which definitely not good. And then against Butler, like I said, I thought Penn State really had a nice chance in that game to win it, but Butler just proved to be the better team in that thing, and it does not bode well for Penn State this season. Meanwhile, on the other side of it, VCU losers to Iowa State and then losing to Boise State. So really, not a great run here for VCU either. Of course, they've gone through a few head coaches at this point too, and trying to a big change for them, because what we've seen from VCU, I'm trying to put this in terms that to make sense, what I'm talking fast and all that stuff. I'm trying to fit it into a reasonable length video. But the thing is that VCU is going from a team that's been, first we saw the full court press with Shaka Smart. Then we saw the next generation. It was still kind of that same type of thing. But now the new coach is more of a transitional game. So we're going to see VCU turn into more offense, but they still have the guys that play defense. So it's going to be getting your guys in and getting them to buy into a different system than what they've been coached into the last few years. So going to be some growing pains here along the way. We know the VCU defense is certainly lock solid still. So, these are the type of players that they've been recruiting for the last few years. So we know the defense going to be tough as nails. They're one of the top defenses still in the country. Team shooting just 38.1% from the floor against the Rams. So we know VCU is going to be, it's a tough day at the office when you're playing VCU. But meanwhile, offensively, VCU is certainly having their share of struggles this year, shooting the threes, but not making a ton of them. And that always is the problem. They are making their throws from the free throw line. They're just not getting there enough. And I think that's another part of the problem. But the thing is, generally from the floor, they have been actually pretty terrible, shooting just 43.7% from the floor. Penn State's defense, pretty decent at guarding the perimeter. They are 20th best in the nation. Team shooting just 25% from beyond the arc against them, and that's going to keep you in some games as well. This is going to be a low-scoring game, and I think in these low-scoring games, well, generally, I like to take the points, but in this one, not getting enough to really make it worth my while. I'm going to take Penn State here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at Sports Chat Place. They're 100% free. They'll tell you how often all the bets on the board today have actually come in. Then they'll show you today's odds, and from there, put you on the most favorable bets today.